our new Afro-pop duo, Simili, Pahleni, and Ntando, Maila. They hail from the South of Johannesburg. So the duo met in high school as they both participated in the school choir and found interest in making music together. This then led to them forming a group and, of course, working on their first Afro-pop song together. It's called Ekhaya Ngalinda, which has now obviously become very popular. So the pair also released an amapiano song as a follow-up to that single. And they're currently also working on their EP. It's entitled Ekhaya. This morning, they join us to chat a little bit further about their journey. Good morning to the both of you. Thank you for joining us at this hour.
Thank you for having us.
Congrats on this feat. High school and you're already doing big things. How did you realize you are singing from the same hymn sheet and you understand each other musically?
I mean, we started singing as a joke from choir. We started choir, then we enjoyed choir. And we started singing because we're all both in the same boarding school. We started singing together at night, doing, you know, just back-to-backs, and we started to enjoy it and thought maybe we should do something.
And what would have been the biggest challenges if it started in that way then, perhaps to then deciding, okay, we're going to do this professionally, you release your songs. But what were the biggest challenges you then had to face so far?
There would be quite a lot of challenges because remember, we're still at school.
Yes.
We have to balance between education and our thing, you understand?
Yeah.
So like some things we can't afford right now, so we push.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of challenges that we face.
So what's a typical day like then for you guys if you're going to be balancing school? I'm imagining it's exam time as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so how are you balancing both?
I mean,
like what helps us the most is that the school that we come from.
Yes.
It's a school that mostly supports our talent and all that. So they make things easier for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now obviously we're looking at the music genre. Amapiano is taking the world by storm. How do you guys decide what genre you want to, you know, work on? And then if you're going to look at what you're saying through the music, how do you decide what that messaging is?
I mean, for me, it's just doing what you like, and it doesn't matter what genre it is, but as long as you understand it and enjoy it, people love it too.
So Ekhaya Ngalinda, that's your single.
Yes.
What does that mean? Where were you doing? How would that have come about?
That song came up about like a situation at home.
Okay.
From growing up from a home that poor,
Yeah.
Struggling.
but you understand?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, things become better after some time.
We believe that with this music thing, we're going to be able to...
Yeah, we can push and change our situations back at home.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
And so if you have now decided to work together as a duo, who are some of your inspirations? Who would you also like to work with in the future?
Mostly people we look up to, it's also a group of singers called the Black Diamond.
Okay.
We always look up to them, and we started this by maybe singing their songs
together.
And then that's when we were like, what if we can make ours? You see? Yeah.
Where does your musical talent come from? Do you come from musical families, or is this just a first in your family? How was this honed?
I believe this is the first. I mean, my mother can sing and
She
stuff
can hold
like
a note.
that. She can hold a note.
Okay.
But I believe that I'm the first one to actually pursue it.
Wow. And for you, Sim?
Yeah, that same goes to me. My home, I'm coming from a home where like my family, they're not singers.
Yeah.
But I would like singing every day when I was still young, like singing in front of my parents, presenting to them. So I think that's how I got to polish my talent.
Yeah. So tell us about this EP you're working on now, because what can we expect from that? When are you hoping to release it as well? I'm assuming it's going to be after exams.
After
these exams.
Definitely.
So tell us a little bit more about that.
The EP that is coming soon will be mostly about, you know, struggles and things like that. Will be like talking things that we believe people relate to.
Okay.
You know, that's what we try to do, try to get in the people's hearts.
Well, that's the magic, right?
Yeah.
Distribution-wise, final mixing, who does all of that, the behind-the-scene things for you guys?
It's our manager, G-Master. He's been helping us throughout. And as I said, our school is very supportive. Yeah.
So with that said, I mean, if you get to perform, if you get to also just be exposed to a bigger audience, where have you guys performed? Where would you like to perform if you haven't yet? What does that look like for you?
So far, we've only performed in like school events whenever
Perfect.
there's an event, because they try to support us with events so we can
Perfect.
get used to performing and stuff.
Yeah.
But we still wish to get bigger crowds and go to better places.
Absolutely. And are you still nervous, or is this?
Now, not really, because now we're getting used to this life. Understand? We've been going to some events, sitting there with the VIPs, so we get to know how this life is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if people want to contact you and just follow your journey, how do they go about doing that?
On our Instagram account, Stella Tag, there is an email on the bio.
Perfect. Okay.
If anyone would like to book, he already said there is an email on the bio.
Okay.
Yeah, and we still haven't actually released our music, but soon too.
Yeah, but we can have all this chat again after exams.
Yeah.
Guys, please, thank you so much for joining us. I know that we're going to leave the conversation there, but you're going to be performing in just a moment. So looking forward to that. Congrats.
I appreciate it.
And all the best on your future endeavors.
Thank you for having us.
Just spoke to upcoming Afro-pop duo Simili, Pahleni and Ntando Maila on the music, their forthcoming EP. It's going to be called Ekhaya.